time trouble for Dale Earnhardt Jr. Left front tire.
Left side, guys. Left side, left side, left side.
Just came off a pit lane.
And we get the caution.
Yeah.
Our 5th of the night, and boy, does this make things interesting. David Rudeman had yet to make his green flag pit stop.
But they just changed right sides probably on that pit stop. So he probably picked something up coming in or out of the pits.
Yes.
So you see Dale Jr. pitting here to repair the damage.
And let's watch.
Here's when he came in under green.
Gas only, ready, jump in here.
Gas only.
Leave on me. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, hold on, hold on, hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Go, 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 go.
And
4200, 4200.
when you're on old tires, and if you don't change the tires, the danger is picking up something right here. This is where all the garbage and the dirt and pistons off of Jamie McMurray's engine laying down here.
And it was just a gas and go. He leaves pit road, he runs up on the apron, and instantly it comes apart.
Yeah.
So it went flat from the time he left pit road or left his pit stall there.
Juan Pablo Montoya, the first car 1 lap down. He receives the free pass. He was running in the 7th position.
Underneath you. Too wide, too wide, too wide. Clear, 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 clear. Outside, 2 car.
Wow.
Outside,
Hang on, Matt.
clear, clear. Go get it, bud. Go get it back now. Fire. That looks good. Still inside. Still working the bottom there. And clear. One on the 24, clear by 2, clear by 3, 6 to go, 5 to go. Inside, spin here, stay low, come on, come on, come on. Oh, shit out here. Great eyes, man.
Caution out for Clint Boyer, who goes into the wall, our 6th of the night. And it happens with 6 laps remaining here at Kentucky.
It just caps off a miserable night for him because he was not having a good time tonight.
No, and obviously it's hard to tell, but I mean, whether somebody got into him or not, but he has had one of the worst nights these guys have had all year, because they had gotten really consistent of being 8th to about 12th or 13th. He's just
just got way up high. It looks like
you see the black marks. You can go back and see the black marks if we can see that again. He just went in, and when he went in, he got up, and the car just began to rotate way early into the corner. Yeah, that's the tail end of it. But he had already rotated up out of the groove, up into the gray stuff, and there's just nothing there.
2 laps to go, but this is not a green-white checker. We are still in regulation. Kyle Busch, the race leader, Jimmy Johnson right beside him, trying to muscle up and make it happen. Ryan Newman going low around Brad Keselowski, and there's Johnson on the inside for the race lead.
And Kyle's just got a great run getting off of 2. He's got the momentum right there. But boy, Jimmy Johnson had a good restart.
And Ryan Newman had a great restart to make it 3 laps. You see the left front of the 22 sparking going down the back stretch. Here they are 3 wide in the corner here.
Matt is still struggling on these restarts. He goes sliding high. He's going to have a couple of guys go underneath him.
1 lap to go. Kyle Busch the race lead. Johnson and Rudeman right in his hip pocket. Kyle Busch has been strong all night long.
this is, as you look back, here's Carl Edwards up here. There's Jeff Gordon right behind these guys. These guys have come from nowhere to be in this race.
And Kyle Busch going to be the first to put his name on the trophy at Kentucky. He leads coming to the checkers.
Oh, yeah. Yes, sir. Yes. Woo! Yeah, baby. Good job, David Rudiman. Woo-hoo! Way to go, Dave Rogers.
How about that, Rudiman?
Great job.
Of Kentucky, man. There'll never be an inaugural winner at Kentucky. Great job, Kyle Busch. Great job, guys. Thank you for all your work.
That's a great job by the 18 team. They did a great job tonight. His car, from the time, whether it was hot and slick, whether it was grip, they were the guys to beat all night. Even though the 2 car of Brad Keselowski ran up front, these were the guys that had the total package. But you got to give a shout out. There's so many guys.
Yeah, Newman,
from Edwards,
Newman, all those
Gordon,
guys.
Stewart, Kane. These guys fall back. Yeah. It's incredible how these guys were so many, a lap down at different times and fall back. It may not have been the most exciting race, but the strategy played out, and in the end, a lot of guys salvaged something out of this.
And on the other end of the spectrum, Kurt Busch fades to 9th at the end. And on the restart, I wouldn't have been surprised to see him get after it and go to victory lane.
I just think Kurt lost the handle on that car about 50, 60, 70 laps ago. They just didn't have it.
Yeah, and it's 1 day shy of 1 year since David Rudiman's last win at Chicago. And David, it looked like you were just shy of a couple laps of getting the win tonight.
You can always say that, if you had one more lap, but we're just thankful that it turned out like it did. Everybody did a great job. Thanks to Tom's Toyota Racing Development, and Aaron's Best Western, man. I tell you, we haven't really done much this year to make any noise. And new car, new configuration car. All the guys down at the Fab Shop been busting tail getting things done, and they're a main reason why we ended up finishing tonight. Along with total team effort, great pit stops, great calls by Rodney Childers, and we're just a little short at the end.
David Rudiman's best finish of the year. Adam?
Only his second top 10, but he's got to feel good about it, and he was there all night long. Nobody as good as Kyle Busch. He led 125 laps, and he led the last one, Matt.
And he's working on getting himself out of this race car. The first time here in the Cup car. You've got to position that car perfectly. Almost a near perfect night, a truck win on Friday, but this one is special, his 4th mile and a half, and it's the inaugural. And what's this mean to Kyle Busch and his racing resume?
This is cool, man. This is right up there with the best of them. I haven't won the big ones, so it's as good as it gets right now. I can't put it into words. I'm tired. I've been screaming the whole time, man. This is cool. The way we ran tonight was awesome. I can't say enough about everybody at M&M's, everybody at Snickers, Pedigree Combos, Toyota Camry, car built right here in Kentucky, so home of the Camry. Again, Sprint, Gillette, NOS Energy Drink, Marquis Jets. I mean, it was a fun night. It was a tough night. I thought pit strategy was going to kind of go either way sometimes, but there at the end, Dave made the right call and got us the tires we wanted and just the fuel that we needed, and that's what won us the race.
When you look back to tonight, and it just seemed like your team on their game, no matter what segment of the race, you didn't lose the handle of the racetrack. You were either on top or ahead of the game. Yeah, we were right there, and I credit all of that to Dave Rogers. It's the reason Joey Logano had his success here, and I think I've got it. So it's all a part of Joe Gibbs Racing, though. That's what matters. And these guys are phenomenal. These guys on pit road, they did a great job. The A team working on this thing. The engineers, everybody back at the shop, they gave me a great effort. We come here, we unloaded really strong. It was really good off the truck. So that's where it all started this weekend. We didn't have much work to do, so it was just kind of simple flowing. On Sunday morning, when you sit back and you think about tonight, what's going to be the most impressive part of tonight's win for Kyle Busch? That I won on my way to Slinger. I got to go to Slinger tomorrow, so I'm going to stay here tonight and chill out and get a good night's sleep and get out of here in the morning and head up there and hopefully win a late model race. Congratulations. Marty?
Well, I think Jimmy Johnson's kind of scratching his head as to how he finished third tonight. Did you not know that was the last lap of the race? No, I thought we had one more. The 00 was coming and got by me, so I was hopeful I had a shot just to fight for second. I felt like the race was, the wind was kind of gone at that point, but I didn't see the white, and I came around, and everybody let off, and I was still on the gas and going. I'm like, wow, I guess it's over. So, but a great night for the Lowe's Chevrolet. We had a very solid race car, drove up through the field a few times, raced for the win. The 18 was a little bit better than us when we were on equal tires there at the end. We had a shot at them on new tires, and I think that restart went good for me. If I could have stayed alongside of him going into turn 3 and been side by side off of 4, I would have had a shot at it, but it just didn't work out that way. And if there was another lap, I think 00 was going to go right on by that 18 too. He was coming awfully fast.
Well, considering the night they had on pit road, 3rd, not bad for Jimmy Johnson tonight. Chris.
Oh, and Ryan Newman charged hard in those closing laps, 7th to 4th. Nice run, Ryan.
It was a good last restart. You know, we struggled today, got a lap down, and Tornado Chevrolet was a little off balance-wise, but Tony Gibson and the guys did a good job getting it back right. And then we got a really good break there when the one car blew up, and that got us back in a better cycle, and just had the right strategy from there on out. We had better tires and better fuel opportunities, and just proud of the last restart. I did what I had to do, kept it clean, and a good points day for us too as well.
Did what he had to do and made it exciting.
Ryan Newman, a top 5 finish, and that's impressive for him because he certainly had to battle through adversity to get it, as did many of the guys you see in the top 12 from tonight's race. Wally?
Yeah, there's some of those guys that were a lap down at one time, struggling back in the 20s and the 30s, and got some good finishes out of it. So the waiver rounds obviously helped a bunch of these guys tonight.
Yeah, and the way the cautions fell, it seemed like the guys with the waiver rounds could pit, didn't get the waiver round, so they were still on equal tires, which kept them in the race.
Ryan Newman and Jeff Gordon, the two on our first page that jump out to me. Casey Kane leads off page 2. Montoya spent a lot of time tonight in the top 10, finished 15th.
Yeah, that's surprising. I mean, he was up in the top 10 most of this race, and probably disappointed in that 15th spot.
Brian Vickers, 27th. Dale Earnhardt Jr., another rough night, back in the 30th position. And Clint Boyer, we documented all the problems he had. 35th is where he is in the final running order. Carl Edwards, top 5 run tonight. Marty?
Adam, for a while he was 3rd, and then for a while he was 12th, and all of a sudden you're 5th at the end of the race. Kind of crazy there at the end, wasn't it?
Did it look crazy at the end?
It did, yes.
Okay, because it felt insane. I felt kind of bad at the middle of the race. We were all single file, and I thought, boy, all these fans showed up, and they're watching these cars run around single file, but we completely made up for that at the end. Right. It was a spectacular finish. I obviously would like to be in victory lane, but to finish 5th, I can't say enough about my guys. Aflac, Kellogg, Scotts, Ford. It did not look good, and then with lots of steering and not a lot of grip, we ended up there. So it was a great finish for us.
How were you able to make that happen?
I don't really know.
Come on now.
Ryan Newman went down near the grass, and I thought, well, that's a good idea, Ryan. So I followed him, and we made it through turns 1 and 2, and then I had a really good game of chicken with Matt Kenseth going into turn 3 on the last lap.
And you won?
Yeah, but you don't want to get in a game of chicken with Matt. I'll tell you that. It's just a wild finish. I'm glad we came out with the 5th place. I haven't had that much fun racing for a while, so that was really cool. Even though it's a 5th place finish, it was a good night.
The game of chicken pays off for a top 5 with Carl Edwards. Ralph?
Brad, you had an incredible run going on tonight. What happened at the end?
Well, it's just, it was an incredible Miller Lite Dodge, and led a bunch of laps. I'm really proud of my team for that, and the effort that's gone into this weekend, and everybody at Penske Racing has a lot to be proud of. Like they've got a better finish. We're better than where we ended up, but I really want to thank my teammate Kurt Busch. He's helped me a lot over the last weeks and made me a better racer to where I can go out and run as well as we have, and I want to thank him for that. But at the end, it's just the restarts are a crapshoot. If you get the bottom lane, you're going backwards, and I kept getting an odd position in bottom lane and working backwards, and you'd drive forward and pass 1 or 2 and be back on the bottom lane. So just kept playing against us every restart, but all in all, a great effort. We were much better than what we deserved. Led laps, showed how strong this team can be, and hopefully earned some respect.
Great run for Brad Keselowski. So we get through 18 races. Kyle Busch gets his 3rd win of the year. He's the new point leader. He and Harvick, the only drivers that have won 3 times this season. You see Harvick drops back to 3rd, 10 out of the lead. Denny Hamlin in the top 10. That's big as guys look at the wild card. Tony Stewart 11th, Clint Boyer 12th, but You got David Reagan with the win, who would move into a wild card position. Brad Keselowski, 21st, 1 point out of 20th. If he can get there, he would move into a wild card spot.
Well, they keep running the way they're running. I don't think there's any